Okay, so we're here talking about views versus content creator. So one person makes a badass video and gets 8 million views. One video, and this one particular person is slow and makes one video and gets 8 million views. The video is not badass because there's no content out there that is even close to being badass. It's called manipulation. This other person over here makes 3 videos and gets 8,000 views. You're going to want the one video over the 3 videos in the form of quantity of videos. You don't even dissect the words that he says to bring in any form of science toward anything, which tells us how fucking stupid you all fucking are. Then you have one bitch who makes 8 million views off of low value content. 8 million, low value, meaning there's no structured value in education, but she got 8 million. And then this person over here makes value education out of a book that they're literally giving the audience freely and gets 8,000 views, and you're going to still want the 8 million. That's your brain and how you fucking work when it comes to money and numbers. Relevance and day trading of attention in the form of the most shallow sickness. I'm going to tell you right now, I'd rather have 24,000 people with value searching for education than 8 million Kendall and Kylie followers looking for tits and ass, because you're fucking gonna fail, because Kylie and Kendall, they don't fucking say shit except for perversion, and they're gonna get old and fucking turn into old hags. Not to mention underneath that behavior, Monovan, is nothing but a fucking Persian. Yet you're standing there with your fucking bitch in hand with a diamond ring, Gary, so shut the fuck up. The other layer of this conversation around views is when you have 0 views and you're talking organic reach, then you tell me the strategy of fucking conversation to somebody who produces 40 to 50 pieces of content a day, gets harassed by the community guidelines of TikTok, brings in variety, does every fucking thing that is requested of in the game of what you say gets people viral, yet the views are literally still at 0. And that even goes back to videos from 4 years ago and 5 years ago and 7 years ago. Those videos aren't even in circulation any longer. And those videos are still sitting at 0. So value content doesn't mean shit. It only means gimmick and what you call brand value and making personal in the forefront, but you don't even know what personal is. You think personal is titties, kissing, holding hands. You think personal is your partner relationship. That's what you think personal is. No, you want to know what personal is? I like to read books about gardening. That's personal because it's not, I don't sell anything off of it. I don't lick dick for a living, which is what Monovan does. She wears provocative clothing for a living and calls that personal until she tells you she doesn't talk about a personal life. They all say that. And then their whole platform is based off of their personal life. Her whole shit is what she likes to do. It's not business when she stands there in her leggings and a crop top that Gary Vee is approving of and says, "Babe, I love you. Look at us at the Jets game." That's personal. The turning of the camera and doing a selfie is what you think personal is. However, turning the camera away from you and showing the field to the audience, that's actually personal. So you've blurred the lines in what it means to be a human being. So all you live off of is the pain of your audience. And then you're searching the gimmick to bring pain. You're asking Gary Vee how to go viral, and you're asking him to tell you, to give you permission to create pain upon the audience. That's what you want to do for a living, is you want to create pain for other people. And then hide your pain as if you don't have it, but it's very clear that you all have it. And then act as if this game of influencer is about you when it's not about you. You think business is your personal. Gary Vee has made it very fucking clear that he thinks his business is personal. When he invited Mona Van to kiss on the fucking stage at VCon 2022, that was business as personal. So how can you say that you don't bring in your personal when your personal is in your business and your business is your personal? And then now you're talking about views and attention and relevance, just like the bitches out of LA. While you talk mumbo jumbo to a bunch of shallow ass motherfuckers who don't have fucking nothing to offer, and you say just create content. Yeah, just create content. Make sure you show your bra and your titties, Valeria. I'm sure the men that are old and nasty with no teeth are going to love looking at those tits. See, in the minds of these women, they create a avatar of who their audience is. They think they're all wealthy individuals who are looking to pay them to show them titties, but it's all poor people who are down on their luck. And they're pouring that nasty, gross energy all over husbands, wives, children. And they're calling that business, while they then say that it's their democracy and the democracy of the country to do that to other people. So there's no morals or ethics or value brand, but you call that value brand because you all base it off of how many views, likes, shares, and comments that you get. And then it's all about you and your brand and image of the backdrop versus subject matter of an educational system that brings a change in the world for the better. Now, these people are literally only trying to make themselves richer and have more money and close down businesses and ruin people's lives out of sport and fun while they smile in your fucking face and say, I'm loyal. You're not loyal. Loyal is not standing in front of someone's face telling you they love them while you kiss another person on the cheek and look at the camera. That is not loyal. That's a fucking cheater. And you all little fuckers sitting in the audience are just standing there with your hands on your dick waiting for your turn in line to abuse everyone else. Because that's actually who you all are as people, because you're fucked up in the fucking head. And you think the world revolves around your tits and your pussy and your rich lifestyle. That's the most shallow shit I've ever seen and heard in my life. That's for Annalise Olson Lightfoot, who moved back into town so she could close out our county to sell to LA and people of New York, to get rid of the culture that she grew up in. Because Anschutz is selling our properties piece by piece. And the people in the city are like, oh well. And that's the reality of what it takes to be a horrible human being. As long as she's partying at Nat's Landing on Friday night with Lisa Brandon, where they laugh about how they sold and made all that money, and then complain to the server who's an influencer who has 1 million followers while the influencer abuses them and they abuse each other. And the men just sit there and say, well, what's going on? What do you mean? Then Mackie Kate shows up and says, hi, ladies. It's so nice to see you. Oh, hey. Oh, my God. Would you like to join us for a drink? No? Oh, okay. Well, do you want to? How much money do you have? I would love to. Oh my gosh, I sold $1 million property to these people and I posted their house on the internet so everyone knows what their house looks like inside. Oh wow, that's great. Where's it located? And what was her names? Oh, well, I'm going to write that down because I'm actually going to reach out to them because I really need a good person to make contact so that I can sell property that are their friends. But I sold the property, so it's a cutthroat game. I need a payout.